Hi everyone, it's Debbie with Book and Bujo, where I talk about all things books, bullet journals, and stationery. Today I want to talk about all of the craft projects that I want to do in 2026. So I did set up a little page in my bullet journal to keep track of all of the different crafts that I want to try and do and keep up with in 2026. So let's go ahead and start with the first one on the list over here, and that is crochet. Now I found a pattern on Etsy, and I will put a picture of it up here of these three adorable pumpkins. And it's been, I don't know, 2 years, year and a half, 2 years since I've seen that picture, and I finally decided to buy the pattern. So I purchased the pattern, and then I got all the yarn for Christmas to do that project. So that one will probably be a Q3 project. For Q4, I'm kind of thinking maybe trying a candy cane, crocheted candy cane. They have those real big ones. You can use the nice thick chunky yarn. Maybe that one. But for the most part, my main crochet project for the year is my book blanket with the granny squares. Now I have 3 done already. So the first one I did, it came out a little wonky. I can tell I did too much on this top one, so it's not quite a square, but that's okay. And yeah, so this is my nonfiction, is this kind of multi-green color, and then the full moon means it was a 5-star, and this was for Courage is Calling. The next one I did was this one, which came out much better. This was a 4-star, so it's the 3/4 moon. I did make the moon a little bit bigger on this side. I think it was a little longer, but for the most part, this one came out as pretty good. It's mainly square. It's a work in progress, and I have a whole bunch of random yarn, so it's not all going to be the same, but that's okay. I kind of like that. And so yeah, even with this one, I'm going to leave it. I could take it out and do it again, but I'm going to leave it because this was the first one I did, and it's a work in progress. It's learning, and this kind of shows me where I've started and then as it goes where I finished. So that's the thought so far. So yeah, this one was for the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Lori Gilmore, and that was a 4-star. And then lastly, I have this one, which is the last one I just did, which came out much better. So each time I'm doing it, I'm learning and getting better. So this one is much more of a square. And again, it was a 4-star, so the 3/4 moon. And this one is for, this color is for contemporary romance. And then this one is for paranormal fantasy, so the gray. And this was for The Golden Lily, which is the second book in the Bloodline series by Rochelle Mead. So I'm excited, and then eventually these will all get crocheted together. Very excited that I've gotten started on these. I've got a couple more that I still need to do because I've finished, I think, 2 more books that I still need to do. And one of them is horror, so I'm waiting for black yarn to come in for that one, and I should get that on Sunday. And then the other one is a fantasy, and that one was a 3-star, so that will be a crescent moon, and it will be a gray yarn that has some sparkles in it. It'd be kind of fun. But I did find this really cool yarn that it's white, but it has like little sparkles in it, so like almost like tiny thin strands of tinsel or something throughout it. So it looks really cool. Yeah, it's really fun. It's kind of hard to see in this light because it's been snowing on and off today, which is nice. But yeah, it's so pretty. And then I might be able to see it a little better on the black. And this one, a little more subtle, but it's black with kind of sparkles. Yeah, you can kind of see it in there, but not really. Yeah, so I will do this one, and then I will have the regular black as well. So this one I think I was going to have for sci-fi, and then the plain black will be horror. So I need to finish my mom's dragon, which my subscribers helped name Everteal. It'd be so cool when it's done. So I did crochet some eyes, but I found a pattern. This one was kind of freeform, but I did find a pattern for some eyes, which I may swap them. I may just take these ones out and redo it with those. But I did get the horns and the little ears in there. So the head's pretty much done. And I did get a leg finished. And the kit that I used came with joints, but it didn't say how to use them. So I did not use them on mine, but my husband said he will help me figure out how to put them all together with the joints. So I figured I would do the 2 legs first and get those joints in, and then do the 2 arms, so that way they're not in the way of trying to get the legs in. So the legs first, and the tail fin I can do without having to worry about the joints or anything. So I may just do that one next and get that one all in there, and then we can figure out the joints at the end and then put them all together, and it'll be so cute. Okay, that's the end of the crochet projects I have so far. So I think that kind of makes 4. So this first quarter is kind of getting into the swing of my book blanket. Q2 will be the book blanket and the dragon. Q3 will be the book blanket and the pumpkins. And then Q4 will be the book blanket and the candy canes. Okay, now we move into the book nook. And this one, I figured I would separate the entire thing into 4 quarters, depending on how much time I have to work on it. Now, parts of it may go faster and I may get done with it quicker, but for now, there's 54 steps. So I just kind of broke those out into 4 different quarters. So the first quarter will be steps 1 through 13, and then 14 through 27, and then 28 through 41, 42 through 54. And that's this one. I have shown you this before, but it's gonna look kind of like this, and it's gonna be so cute, and there are so many pieces in there. And lots of little moving parts. So it's going to be a lot of fun, but a lot of attention to detail as well. Another, not really sort of craft project, but not really a craft project. I want to set up an annotation pen pouch. So I got this one for Christmas, not last year? 2 years ago. Might have been 2024. Sorry, 2024 Christmas is when I got this that my mom made me. And it's just a big open space, but I could put some of my little magnet bookmarks in here, and then also some of my annotation supplies can go in here, which I did just get. So it has like the little rulers, a bunch of the different tabs, colored ones, and then white ones, and then the transparent sticky tabs also. So I thought those would be great. And I do have some pens and stuff that I just want to go through some of the supplies I already have and kind of put those in here and have one spot for all the annotation stuff that I need. The notebook part of my series journal will be coming in next week, I believe. And then I will be able to set up my series notebook as well. So I'm very excited for that one too. Next up is diamond painting. And the sun's going away again. Sorry if it keeps getting darker. But I want to set up my diamond painting kit here that my mom got me. And this is basically all the tubes for the different drills. And then I have a whole bunch of my other stuff and just kind of like got one of those Rubbermaid containers, the smaller like shoebox size, and I want to kind of fit most of it into here as much as I can, and then from there, as I go through my different diamond paintings that I have, I will put the drills in, put the numbers on, and then I can just kind of go from there and fill in like any of the ones that I have extras of. I can add that are in baggies currently. I can add those to this, and that'll be really fun. And I'm looking forward to being organized for that. And the first diamond painting I have, this one I've had for a little while. I just haven't gotten to it yet, and it is stunning. It is so pretty. I cannot wait to get to this one, and I have a space right next to my desk, the wall that I look at next to my monitor. There's a big spot, and this is going to be perfect there. And I think this will be nice for those moments when I just need a moment of zen. I can look up at this one. This kit actually comes with one of the little squishy things you could put on the end of the handle to make it a little more comfy for your fingers. That's kind of nice. I don't think I have one of those. Okay, the next one I have is kind of similar to the one I just showed you, but that one's the tree with the waterfall. So pretty. It's gonna be so nice. And I think this would work well in our stairway. I think we might have room for a couple more diamond paintings, and I think this one would be nice there. Next up, I have the moon library. And that one's gonna be so cool. I love that there's a little moon over here, and then the actual library is in a moon. And I love the ladder here too. So cool. That one I'm gonna have to figure out somewhere in this area. Maybe I can somehow adhere it to the wall bed. I think it might actually fit in one of the little squares. It will fit in one of the squares, so maybe. And then the last one that I have is the kind of foresty library with the big tree in there. That's going to be so pretty. Can't wait to do this one. That one may have to be my second one. And then lastly, for the crafty projects that I want to do for 2026 is some puzzles. And this one is one I'm starting on right now. So this is the kind of Q1 puzzle, and it's the 1990s. And while it's really cool looking on here, there's some great things on here. The puzzle itself does not match this. This corner here is not the corner of a puzzle. This whole border is not, these are not the icons that are on the border of the puzzle that I have. And while we have, you know, like Bill Clinton here, this is not the picture of Bill Clinton of the puzzle that I have. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really hard because I can't look at this for reference. Yeah, and also the puzzle that I have has Beavis and Butthead on it, and they are not on here at all. So yeah, this picture is the same, but it's not in the same spot. And I think there was one other one that I saw that was the same, but it's not the same spot that's on here. Oh yeah, right here. Is that Eminem, I think? Not quite sure. Yeah, but actually in this corner in the puzzle I have is Friends. It's the framed picture of Friends. Yeah. We got Men in Black. Like, it's going to be a fun puzzle, but it's going to be extra difficult because I won't have a picture to reference. But that's right. It's 1,000 pieces, so not too awful. So I kind of want to start it. I wanted to start out somewhat easy. Yeah. The next one I want to do for Q2 is this one, which is super cute. Like old vintage sweet shop. Thought that one would be a lot of fun. And then for Q3, I'm going to go crazy and do a 2,000 piece puzzle. And I actually got this for my aunt. And she decided it was too difficult and wanted nothing to do with it anymore, so she gave it back. So I'm going to give it a try, and that is the national parks. And she said it was just too much yellow and too much all the same, and it was really hard. So I'm going to give it a try, and it will exactly fit on our table. Like, a couple of the pieces, half the piece on each side will kind of hang over just a little bit, but it should be okay. Should fit. If we need to, we could put down some cardboard or something. Oh, this is actually kind of nice. It gives you a bigger guide, and then it tells you what each of them are. That's really cool. I do like that. That's awesome. And the pieces are pretty normal size, so that's good. I was thinking they were going to be funky shapes or something, but they're not. I am excited to try this one out. For Q4, I thought I would be nice to myself and go back to a 1,000 piece puzzle and just do something just a little easier, which should be that bits and pieces one, but this one is really cute too, and it is the Country Store. It is so cute. I love it. We got a little KitchenAid mixer over here. We got some clothing up here. Yeah. I thought this one would be a lot of fun. And it's really cool. So my library has a leave one, take one puzzle section. So I can finish this one. I can decide I loved it, but I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to keep it. So then I can take that and I can donate that to the puzzle section in the library. And then I can look around and see if there's another one I want to do and grab that one and take it home and do it. Very fun. I love it. And I think that's actually where we got this one. we took back a bunch of the puzzles that my aunt had and donated them to the library, and then we would, actually I think we were leaving 2 and taking 1 for a little while there. Yeah, this one is going to be a lot of fun. I think this bits and pieces one is also from there. This one is from my aunt. It's one that she had. Yeah. We'll see what happens. And then I don't have specifics for any of the like oil pastel or watercolor ones that I'm gonna do. I do have a playlist on YouTube, a bunch of the different artists that I like to watch, and I save some of the ones that I think are really cool, and they kind of have tutorials on how to do them from start to finish. And so I thought I would just kind of go in and pick and choose from there. And that's it so far for crafts that I want to do in 2026. I may end up finding new ones that I want to do. But I don't know if you see over here, we've got this cute little gnome. My mother-in-law makes these, and he is just adorable. And it's all like the felt and flannel, and so cute. But maybe I should try and learn how to make something like this too, because he's adorable. Maybe some more low crochet critters. We also have the moose that she made for us. He's also adorable. And his cute little sweater. But who knows, there may be some other crafts that kind of pop up throughout the year. It'll be kind of fun. And I would love to know what some of your craft projects are for 2026 and what you are looking forward to starting the most. And thanks so much for joining me today, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you want it. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other random content. And if you made it this far in the video, leave some type of moon emoji in the comments to let me know that you were here. And until next time, keep crafting. Bye!